And with that, I think we can clap. We can be excited about that. And we've had devotees since 7:30 preparing the dresses and this all-flower outfit today, and I think they're looking stunning, aren't they? So thank you so much to the devotees here that spent time doing that. So today, we also are very blessed to have a very special speaker to speak on the occasion, this very special day. So His Grace Shriva Vilas Prabhu, seated right here. Yes, thank you so much. So a bit about Prabhu. I'm sure everyone who's been coming to our temple this past year, past 5 years, past 10 years, past God knows how long, have seen him, his wife, his family always engaged in so much service. So it's a family of 3 generations now that have been serving ISKCON. So he himself is a disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and we all know him, of course he's right there. And he's served our temple in management, so in ISKCON Toronto he's done that, and also has served as president at ISKCON Chicago in various capacities, and also has been involved with the GBC for congregational development and community relations. So it's been 55 years or so that this devotee and his wife, and then their children, and then their children's children have been here in ISKCON. And we're very blessed to hear from him about the publication of Srimati Radharani, and I'm sure we're in for a treat. So please help me welcome His Grace, Shriva Vilas Prabhu.
Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava
assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. My spiritual master, my Guru Sri Prabhupada, with his mercy, I am able to sit here. So, you people are very, very fortunate today. It is the most fortunate day, especially for Toronto. It was 1972 when our Radharani came a little bit 2 months earlier, but same 72, the installations are done. And but she didn't come alone. She came with Radha, Rani came with Kishore Gopinath, right there. So how fortunate you are. It has been 52 years. And I'd like you to introduce one person, my god sister, the first Pujari, Pahana Devidasi. Very good. Yes, stand up. Everybody ready for your question. The service she performed so we can see the deities. When she was there in old days, sewing of the dresses were done by hand. She will go all the way to Swaidina and Queen Street, buy the beads and pounds and kilogram. There are no big dresses. So this is, so we thank her. So give her a hand. Thank you very much. So as I say, Srimati Radharani is very, very special. On the Kailash Parvat, once one time, Mother Parvati asked to Lord Shiva that tell me something about Radharani. And Lord Shiva answered, well, this is the most important, most merciful and most blissful subject. That how Radharani appeared. And today, you are going to have 2 parts of the lecture. I'll finish it as soon as I can. I'll shorten as much as I can. And then after that, there's a special video of Radharani pastime that will be shown here. So, after Krishna moved to Gokul, after that Radharani appeared in Rawal. Rawal is between Gokul and Vrindavan. And Mother Krita Sundari and Bishop Bhanu Maharaj. And it was normal in India, still goes on, that in the morning you go to Yamuna River, you are living in Yamuna River, and take a bath. And Bishop Bhanu Maharaj goes for a morning bath in the Yamuna River, and he sees a big lotus flower. He had never seen in his life. All his life he seemed to take a bath every day, going to the Yamuna River, but this was something unusual. And he is a big devotee, Bishop Bhanu Maharaj, and he's saying, what? I should catch that and take it home. But every time, Bishop Bhanu Maharaj went to grab the lotus flower go away. And when he comes back, lotus flower come back again. So what's going on? So he prayed to Lord Brahma. And Lord Brahma came and told Bishop Bhanu Maharaj, this is special. There is a lotus flower which has like a million of sun. It is Radharani in there. That's your daughter. And Brahma picked it up and gave it to Bishop Bhanu Maharaj. So Bishop Bhanu Maharaj took the flower home and Radharani appeared in Rawal. Some people have the thinking that it is Barsana. No, Barsana was the capital of Radharani. That was later on. When Krishna moved to Nandagaon, and for Radharani it was too far Rawal, so they moved to Barsana there at that place. So what do we do? Figure out that Radharani has so many pastimes, but the best one, let's discuss first some of the qualities of Radharani, which are important. Krishna has 64 qualities, but Radharani only 25. But we'll prove it in our conversation in that 5 minutes. Who is the greater, Krishna or Radharani? So, as you see, Radharani, she is very sweet. She's always freshly young folk. Her eyes are always moving, especially if you people have gone to our temple in Vrindavan, Krishna Ram temple. Prabhupada said that. But you see what we do, Mata they can run. If you spend 1 hour, at least half an hour, 45 minutes in front of Radharani there, Radha Shyamsundar, then you'll see there's a movement there. Don't have to be a Mahatma, sannyasi or anything. You can do it. But we have to surrender a little bit time there. We just wait how fast we can click and we are gone. And so we can take it to Delhi and show it we were there. She has a species marking on her body. Radharani attracts Krishna by her aroma. And Krishna, who can attract the whole world. Radha, Madan Mohan, he can attract everybody, but Krishna is even attracted by Radharani. Radharani attracts Krishna also. She is very charming. She also tells so many jokes. She is very humble and she is very merciful to her devotees. Just by praying, she is so merciful that she can deliver Krishna to you. And that is shown. If you are gone to Vrindavan, not too many people, everybody, Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe, every rickshawala, every truck driver, everybody, every shop seeker, no thank you. Nobody says that. Radhe Radhe, Radhe Radhe. Because they know. It's like even here, in the material world, if you want to get some money, cash money, what do you go to, taxi driver or pawn shop or some samosa shop? No, you go to the bank. So that is Vrindavan, is the place Radha Vrindavaneshwari. That is Radharani is the queen of Vrindavan. So you listen to those devotees and your life becomes successful. She dresses very nicely. Number 11, remember that was she is very merciful. She is very honest and she always wants to be with Krishna. So we are here today that spent all the time, we came to see Radharani. It's just like going to a school. Well, I go every day, but I don't need a degree. So Radharani, she wants to stay with Krishna. So we should make up our mind that we should donate our life just for Krishna, nothing else. And Radharani can help us to do that. And she is affectionate to her superior. She is obliged and obligated to her girlfriends. She is the chief among all the gopis. The top gopi is Radharani. And remember number 25, which I like it. She always keeps Krishna under her control. Now you figure out 64 qualities or 25th quality, who is the biggest? If Radharani promises even how stupid I am or what it is, and she said, Krishna is okay, let it go. Even you go, in a train or the let this side go at the head. So she was, so Radharani is always playing with her gopis and always remembering Krishna. So today, what Prabhupada said, that very simply, my Guru Maharaj, Prabhupada says, I will read it exactly what it says. Radharani, you are so dear to Krishna, so we offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Radharani, Shri Hari is a Hari Priya, very dear to Krishna. Though the mercy of Radharani, through the mercy of Radharani, we can easily approach Krishna. If Radharani recommends this devotee is very nice, then Krishna immediately accepts me. However, great fool I may be. Because I am recommended by Radharani, then Krishna is obligated. Krishna is served all the time by Radharani, and Krishna is serving Radharani all the time. So this is the way, and more time you say Jai Radhe, Shri Radhe, and then after that if you chant the name which Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And if you know Hare is Radharani, so we keep repeating her name. So this is what we have to do. This is what Srila Prabhupada recommended, that even Krishna failed to understand the love of Radharani for him. That is the reason Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu 500 years ago. So then after this, I'll have, can you bring me, can you read this? Make it loud enough?
Radharani, you are so dear to Krishna. You are the daughter of King Brishwahan. So we offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Taptu Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Brishwahan Sute Devi, Pranamami Hari Priya. Radharani is very dear to Krishna. So if we approach Krishna through Radharani, through the mercy of Radharani, then it becomes very easy. If Radharani recommends that this devotee is very nice, then Krishna immediately accepts. I am a fool I made. Because it is recommended by Radharani, Krishna accepts. Therefore in Vrindavan, you find all the devotees, they are chanting more Radharani's name.
That's why she can repeat it once more, so please pay the attention. And after that, we'll go to the video segment. So she can do it once more.
Radharani, you are so dear to Krishna. You are the daughter of King Brishwahan. So we offer our respectful obeisances unto you. Taptu Kanchana Gaurangi, Radhe Vrindavaneshwari, Brishwahan Sute Devi, Pranamami Hari Priya. Radharani is very dear to Krishna. So if we approach Krishna through Radharani, through the mercy of Radharani, then it becomes very easy. If Radharani recommends that this devotee is very nice, then Krishna immediately accepts. I am a fool I made. Because it is recommended by Radharani, Krishna accepts. Therefore in Vrindavan, you find all the devotees, they are chanting more Radharani's name.
Now, video.
Hare Krishna, all glory to Srila Prabhupada. I composed one poem to glorify Srimati Radharani's pastimes. So please listen, I sang it and I composed it. So please listen and sing along.
very much, and all the blessings to you on behalf of my Guru Maharaj A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. We are all here on His mercy. So please, let's thank Him when I say Srila Prabhupada, then you say Jai. Srila Prabhupada ki! Srila Prabhupada ki! Srila Prabhupada ki! Radharani ki! Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. So just one quick important announcement before we move on with the program. So as we announced earlier, today is the installation anniversary of Shri Shri Radhakirti Gopinath. And I would just like to acknowledge one of our senior devotees who's here with us today, Mother Praharna. So Mother Praharna had the privilege of being the first Pujari, one of the first two Pujaris to dress Shri Shri Radhakirti Gopinath, and she also received initiation on this day in 1972. So we're fortunate to have with us a lot of senior devotees here, Mother Praharna, Shubhalas Prabhu, and Mother Ashalata. So we're fortunate to have their association, so please take advantage of their association, those of you who know them, and please, anyone who's new, this is a great opportunity to associate with the direct disciples of Srila Prabhupada. So we will hand it over to Julia for a few more announcements.
Did you want to sing?
Krishna. I was there that day, 1972. It wasn't this temple. It was a small house on Gerrard Street East. And there were about 20 devotees at the time. We were just very new in Toronto. The deities arrived and we spent some time making 3 outfits so that we could install them. And the installation was very nice. It was Jagadish and Ashtimani, people you don't know that have gone to other places now, but just a very small, intimate ceremony. Srila Prabhupada came shortly after to that house in Gerrard Street. And because the deities were there and it was a very crowded situation, he said, now you must find a new place. You must buy a temple. So that's when we started looking and we found this place. And a year later we were able, well, not in 1975-6 we moved. But that's when the preparations started. Shri Shri Radhakirti Gopinath came, and Krishna consciousness really got underway in Toronto by their wonderful presence, who they came to bless us and to bring Krishna to all of Canada, really. So I was very fortunate to be there. Kumar Prabhu was also there. We were the only two, I think, of everyone here today, but that was a great privilege and honor for me.
I just wanted to quickly acknowledge some of our other senior Prabhupada disciples. We have Dharma Prana Prabhu there in the back. As well, Mataji mentioned Bharat Prabhu does a lot of silent service here in the background, making sure all our accounting goes smoothly, and also Dakshin Prabhu, who also resides here in the temple. So I'd just like to acknowledge all our Srila Prabhupada disciples. Also, of course, we can't forget our Mother Subhadhi. She's not here, but she is having some health issues right now, but we would also like to acknowledge her. For many years, she's really dedicatedly served Srila Prabhupada and Shri Shri Radhakirti Gopinath here in Toronto. So we just like to acknowledge her as well. Thank you.